I'm Shiv Shankar and I'm here to record the session for Campus Diary. First of all, I would like to wish Happy New Year 2022 and I'm hoping that 2022 will be better than 2021. And let me move forward to the session. So today, my friend Jhalu is here and we are going to discuss so many things about IIT and his journey from small village to top IIT. So, Chalu bhai, are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready and I'm quite
Okay,
excited.
okay, thank you. So, first you can just formally introduce yourself, then we will have some more question for you.
Yeah, of course. So, hi all and happy new year to all of you. My name is Jhalu Goren and I'm from Bokaro Steel City, Jharkhand. And this Bokaro Steel City is famous for the steel plant, which is the second largest in the Asia, and I think everybody knows this. So basically, I'm from a village called Satanpur, and this village is actually 2 to 3 kilometers from this main city. So, so moving forward, I have done my schooling in my school village. There we have two schools. One is the middle school, and then we have the high school also. So the name of the school is Panchanan Rajwala Middle School, and as well as we have high school. So I finished schooling in 2009, and then I moved to Punjab, where I have done my engineering in mechanical engineering. That I finished in 2013, and I was a gold medalist in that year 2013. So I got an opportunity to teach engineer graduates. So I joined Career Point Technical Campus in Chandigarh, and then from 2013 to 2015 I taught there. And then I thought, why should I not go for higher studies, because I wanted to be in the teaching. I'm very passionate about the teaching. So then I started preparing, and I came into the IIT Madras, and I enrolled here as a MSc scholar in mechanical engineering machine design section. So then I thought I should upgrade into the PhD program. So in 2016 I upgraded into a PhD program in the same mechanical engineering section, and now I am a full-time PhD scholar in mechanical engineering IIT Madras. And in this journey I met so many people, so many things, so that we'll discuss one by one.
Okay.
It will help you out, Mr.
Okay.
Sheila.
Okay, it was very nice introduction and you
Uh,
have career growth throughout the year. There is no gap.
uh,
You have done wonderful job. So we will start with your school life. So how was it? It was very interesting, or it was Jharkhand government school, right?
yeah, it's completely so what I say, let me tell you one interesting thing, because I belong from a place where this education is not much importance to the people for their career. I think there are mostly people are the vegetable seller, and I mean they believe in the farming and all those things. So initially, up to 7 8 years I was not studying, actually, that's a fact. And then all of a sudden what happened I don't know. All of a sudden it started, and I start to go actually school. And as I remember, it was class standard, I think, one. And from there, this wonderful journey. Actually, from standard one till the engineering, I was the topper in my school, everywhere, wherever I went. That is interesting.
Quite interesting.
And it was this schooling part was in village. So what I can expect much, that the exploration was actually a lagging part of. So then I thought to go for move to the city, and for the intermediate.
Okay. So that is your related to school life. So till 6 7 years you have not enrolled in a school, right? So after that
No, no, I was enrolled, formally I was enrolled, but I was not going.
Okay.
I was not going.
What is
So
your father doing? Is in job or
actually, he
farmer?
was also a vegetable seller.
Oh, he's
But
also-
what happened? My father died in I think around 2002 or maybe
Oh,
2001 when I
that is
was
very
standard
sad.
6, and we were actually kid, so everything actually collapsed. And then personally, I thought that if I want to get rid of this thing, I have to study and I have to do hard working in the education field. That's all.
It was it was very tough moment for you.
Yeah.
I can understand it. So okay, let me move to the some other part. So I as far I know, you have shifted from state board to CBSE board. But in the there is a trend after 10 people used to shift from CBSE board to state board. Most of my friend I have seen.
Yeah.
But you have done opposite of
Other
that.
way around.
Yeah. So why is that?
Yeah, that as I said that actually I have been in government school for a long time. So up to matric I was there, and even I was in a merit list in the Jharkhand board.
Yeah,
So I got some stipend. I mean some scholarship, and also I was a something called Medha Chhatravriti. Some scholarship is there.
okay.
So so I was thinking that this is not the place to study actually. So I want to go further. So, but then there was a problem. That was the English.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's why I'm asking. How
yeah.
is
So
it?
my native actually mother tongue is not Hindi even. So we have some mother tongue called Khotha. Okay, that is
Okay, regional language.
similar to Hindi, but it's not Hindi.
Okay.
So first you have to learn Hindi, then you have to jump,
From
that
Hindi
is
to
into the
English.
English. So that was really a tough task. And let me tell you, it's a very interesting story of how I, jump. So the motive was because I wanted to go for higher studies. So I am not going to stop myself in up to school only. So because I was thinking that I should go for, higher studies like masters and bachelors like that. So, but I was thinking at that moment, I should learn English. So that was the point to switch from Jharkhand state board to and CBSE board, and that was not an easy task for a guy who belonged from a village.
Yeah, yeah.
So that what happened, I took, I went to the market and bought, I think maybe around 20 to 25 books from standard 6 to 10. And
Okay.
that I bought maths and science both in English because I have studied in Hindi medium. So I have to, I have to switch. So that took me, I took all those books to home and I was just, turning the page by page and I was just going through each subject, and I was having a dictionary as well with me. So after 1 hour,
Those
like
there were
totally
no,
adjusted. Yeah.
those days there were no mobile phone and
Yeah,
all.
no mobile phones and these technology things were not there. So it took me, 3 to 4 months to, switch from Hindi to an English. Many people said to me, "Yeah, don't do this because it's quite difficult." But I said, no, no, I have to do this. There is no way to out of this. I have to go. So that motivation, encouragement, and all those things made me to, found myself in English medium school.
Okay.
So I did my +1 and +2 in English medium school.
It's not difficult for me or for normal people. It's quite it's near to impossible. I
Yeah,
don't
so
know
for
how
a
you did.
villagers actually who have studied already up to 10th in Hindi medium, and then it's really and the interesting part is interesting. So nothing is impossible. If you pursue something, you can do it.
But yeah, today we have learned new thing, new way to learn English. That if you are shifting from Hindi to English medium,
Yeah.
you should have all the books and you
Yeah,
can
you
finish
have
in
to
4
have
5
books.
months and
So this will clear your basics, okay?
yeah,
Because you have
because
to go
that
through
part
the
we already
basics.
know in Hindi.
Yeah, but you have to just go through them. Yeah.
Okay, so that is a very interesting thing. So you change your board because you wanted to learn English or you wanted to go for higher study?
Yeah,
Because you
both-
already
both
know
reasons are
that
there.
English is a international language.
Yeah, both actually I can say because most of the higher studies are being done. I mean, so like medical engineering. I was thinking to go for engineering or medical. So, and I was knowing that it will be in English. So that was the motive.
So once you have taken the science, then you already know
Yeah.
it is engineering, no medical.
And
You're from
one
bio
more.
or
No, no, I'm
no
from
math?
maths.
Okay.
And most of the good books in science are actually written in English.
So
That
now,
is also.
now you are understanding, na?
Yeah.
But that time it was difficult.
That was it was difficult, but slowly as I grown up, I understood this also.
Okay, so that was your school life journey, and that was really very nice because when I have seen your CV and your transition phase, that is uh, Hindi medium to English medium, it was really interesting for me because I have shifted from English to not English to Hindi to English, but after 12th.
Okay.
So even I have written the exam in English, but it is more or less in Hindi. Sometimes I used to write. It is very very tough. Even in 1 year, I did not understand anything.
Oh yeah,
And that time I don't know this technique, whatever you told. It is very very nice that you can purchase all these lower standard book and you can go
Yeah.
through it. So it will help you. Okay, we will move forward to your from your school life. So you have written your IIT, JEE and AIEEE exam in 2009, I think, right?
Yeah, actually, I was adopted by SAIL that we have the Steel Authority
Yeah, yeah.
company there because I appeared for exam, a scholarship exam, and I was chosen for that.
So how did you get admission in SAIL school? Because
Yeah, because those schools are
only
meant
for
for
the
the employees people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
So one of my relatives helped me. So if one of known person knows
there.
you,
Blood
he can
relation.
help you.
Okay.
But you have to pay some fees more than the nominal fees for the employees kids.
Okay.
So for me it was like 500 per month at that time in 2009. So 2007. So 500 you have to pay monthly.
Okay.
So one of my relatives helped me to get into that.
Okay, that's why. Because in the very beginning, I thought your father was
No,
working
yeah,
there, but
yeah.
it is not true. So you have written IIT and JEE both.
Yeah, so I wrote IIT JEE and then AIEEE as well.
Okay.
And then Odisha JEE, then West Bengal JEE, there are so many. At that time, AIEEE and JEE were separate. So
Yeah, yeah. AIEEE, AIEEE means All India Engineering Entrance Exam.
So I want to suggest one thing that at that moment I was like a kid. So and having said that, I was actually from a village.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was already lagging this exploration part. So basically, people have in village also you have to score well in the board. So that was one thing, and then you
Yeah.
have to also crack JEE and AIEEE, these tough exams in India, I think. So these two things were actually switching in mind. Which should I choose, whether board or like JEE, board or JEE or something else? So because you have to answer the people who are looking
Yeah.
you. So how much score he is going to make in the board exam because
Yeah.
they don't know much about the IIT, JEE and all those things. So I was trying to keep this balance. So you have to score well in the board and you have to crack JEE as well. But unfortunately, something I failed that phase actually. So, but yeah, of course, I scored well in AIEEE and my rank was 63,000. That's all India rank.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Odisha JEE, I was having 540 rank actually.
Oh.
540 rank. Yeah, that's and I was eligible to get a good college. Even NIT I can get at that moment.
Yeah, lower NIT.
Yeah, lower NIT. So, but the problem is the guidance. Nobody was available to guide me. You can get because I was not having my father, and I was belonging from a village, so nobody has done
Yeah.
such a kind of degrees and all. So that part was actually
You won't have
completely-
any idea about counseling
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
That is the-
So then what I said, then actually the problem was that first, and second one is the economic problem because everything collapsed after demise of my father. So then I decided to go for graduation and I went to Hazaribagh.
Oh,
Yeah.
You went Hazaribagh.
Hazaribagh.
for
I
graduation?
shifted to from Bokaro Steel City to Hazaribagh, and then happened this engineering thing. There I met one professor called.
You got admission in Hazaribagh College.
Yeah, Sant Columbus College. I applied for the graduation in math honors,
Oh.
and then I was waiting to come the list out. So and before the list came out, I met Professor Rakesh Kumar Burma. There, one of my friend's professor, he was taking classes from him, and then all of a sudden some change happened from there, and he sent to me Punjab.
Oh.
For actually, he was not quite sure that this guy, because I have already told him I don't have money to pursue my engineering and all those things. So what he said, you just go and meet the management of this college, and then let's see what can we do.
Okay.
So that was the interesting, and that was the life changing
After that,
turning point.
yeah, yeah.
Because I was like a guy, I was always having a dream of to be an engineer. That was actually buried for a few months in my heart, but it was always keep reminding me, you have to go further, you have to go for that.
Okay, after that you have created history.
Yeah.
So, okay, why did you choose mechanical? Or when you understand what is mechanical and other branch?
Yeah,
So,
I
because in the
think,
beginning we understand only engineering, right?
Yeah,
We
so-
don't know what is mechanical, chemical, electrical.
I think this is a really good question, and this question is very good for all of the aspirants who wants to aspire to be an engineer. And let me tell you very frankly, Shiv,
Yeah.
in village and town, there are different mindset about the engineering. I mean, which branch I have to choose. I am
Yeah.
talking about that mindset. So in village, if you talk, people know much about the mechanical engineering, civil engineering, and electrical
Somehow
engineering
electrical, yeah.
somehow. And then, see, this computer science came, I think, along the way, but and then electronics
Still,
and all.
it is lagging in North
Yeah.
India. It is
So
very famous.
then information technology. So when I discussed some few of my friends, even my uncles and all, they were saying, "Oh, mechanical," and there was like trend.
Yeah.
So that you have to follow the trend. So no, go for mechanical means you have to have very good job. That also in a government job also.
Yeah.
The people are who have done in mechanical or electrical, they got government job. So I followed that trend. So that, but I think so. I think at that stage, every student is like that only. I think there is. You have to have a proper guidance if you want to choose which one is best. But now I understood that if you want to choose any engineering, you have to look your back careers. So your activities which are more involved towards either it is a computer or it is a electrical stuff or like a mechanical stuff or like a civil stuff, that will give you a clue to decide which is best for you. That is what I suggest all of you.
Okay, super. So now we will come to your gold medalist part. So you have created the history. The guy who did not understand engineering and mechanical anything, after entering in the college is the gold medalist. So how did you get gold medalist? After first year you decided that you will be topper kind of, or it just happened?
No, actually, there are two reasons. One is actually I was quite, hardworking.
Okay.
So, and actually, studious guy. So you can say like it a bookworm. I love to read but then there is a problem. So as I said that my engineering, how I came into the engineering because somebody helped me and sent to me the engineering college. So when I met the management people, there also they asked me. I mean, how we can support you. That is, your engineering fees is like, doing engineering at the moment 2009, it was around 6 to 7 lakhs for 4 years.
Okay.
If you go any kind of engineering college, but that much amount, no way to get it. Okay. So management asked me, okay, so how can I help you, right? So I already told them I don't have money, I can't do it. What I can do and what I can promise that I would not fail to do the hard work. That thing I can do. And then somehow, they looked my all previous records, marks and all.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, so I even scored more than 90% in CBSE. So that is in plus 2. And I was having 84% in my 10th board. So that is around 6 to 7% more than my previous record. So they judged me and they thought this guy can go.
Yeah.
So then they decided to help me, and they made a something like a deal.
Oh.
So what happened? They told me you have to do somehow you have to top in the university.
Oh, it is the free deal.
Yeah,
If
so
you are not top, then they will stop.
yeah, that was actually so. What said they said you have to top. So because this college, so you will get a lot of reputation and all. Even you are also. So I think this is not a bad thing because I am a
Yeah,
studious guy and I can do this because I anyway I have to study, right. So I thought, okay, that I am promising that I will do that. So that gave me the motivation.
yeah,
So that solved my problem. So then they agreed to, okay, we have to support this guy because he is quite studious and I think his past records telling us that he can do that.
yeah.
So when happened the first year exam, that time I got sixth rank in the university.
Okay.
So that was the proving part. So I proved them, so I can do that. So then slowly I jumped from 6 to 3, and I think at the second year I will know that I was the topper in the university. So
Okay. So it took around 2 years
so
to understand that environment.
yeah, so many a times there was a lot of struggle. I had a so that was a kind of supporting me economically. The management promised, and I promised to be the topper in the university.
So somehow they used to manage your college fees, but how did you
Everything,
manage?
everything,
Oh,
everything,
everything.
everything, everything.
Food
Hostel,
and
food, and everything.
oh, that is
Yeah, that
something.
was quite really help. The management did their part. I did my part also. So it's like a win-win situation.
Yeah, yeah. And that
So,
was
and at the end of actually, I was not knowing that I am the university gold medalist.
oh,
So what happened when I joined the college where I was teaching?
yeah.
At that moment,
After graduation, right?
yeah, after graduation, actually that ceremony, this a convocation was not
Convocation.
done.
Okay.
That was pending, and then after suddenly I got a message from the university. You are the gold medalist. So we are calling you for convocation in the university, not in your college.
Oh.
So that was like, oh my god, it's a goosebump. Means, then I just called the management. I let them know, wow, this happened. Then they thought, oh my god, this guy did it actually.
Okay. So after that, they have some trust. They can believe on
Yeah,
other
so
guy as
I
well.
think, yeah, so the what we can learn, if you are very much confirm and believe you can do things, you can achieve anything what you want.
But it was not easy for everyone.
Yeah, I think it is not easy for everybody, but possibility is always there.
Yeah, there is a problem. Okay, that was your whole struggle. So now we are moving to the end. So this is your second last question. So why did you choose IIT Madras? There are so many IITs. Because you are the topper throughout, so you wanted top in IIT?
Yeah, no, actually at that moment I was not aware of this, so I have to choose IIT Madras. What happened? I was preparing for GATE and all, so you have to qualify GATE and
Yeah.
then
For
only.
higher study?
Yeah, so if you have done your BTech and then if you want to come into IIT, then actually that dream was that is still there because I failed in IITJ and then I was thinking now I have one more chance to come IIT. So what happened? I qualified GATE and selected for this MS program. So basically, and first I got a call from IIT Madras. And though I have applied other IITs as well, so like IIT Kanpur, Kharagpur, Guwahati,
All top IIT.
all top IITs, 7 or 8 IITs. But I got a call from IIT Madras. So then I came. So in MS program, you have to have an interview. So
Yeah, for MS PhD.
yeah, for MS PhD, you have to have an interview before you get confirm your admission.
And good thing they are giving the money for, I think, reimburse.
No, I
for
think
your-
it was not there. For
Oh,
MS
okay.
program, it is not there. If you are a direct PhD student, then
Okay, okay.
it is there.
Yeah, for PhD. it is-
Yeah, so direct PhD, it is there. So I came and I appeared for the interview. But so interview happens actually very good. Actually, I was so confident that I am going to get selected.
Oh,
That much confident I was. So after interview I was feeling like that, and interesting thing, I dropped other IITs.
oh.
I didn't go any other IITs. I was quite obvious that I am going to get selected here at Madras.
Oh my God.
And then after some, there was one person in where I was teaching. He is alumni of this college from the computer science department. He told me something about IIT Madras. That also helped me to
Okay.
do some scrutiny about IIT Madras and all those things. This also give me an idea. to choose this. But after that, the moment I joined in 2015, so I think from 2015 the IIT Madras came in
16,
rank
yeah,
one, actually
16.
16.
Yeah.
So that I'm kind of okay. Now I'm very feeling proud actually.
Yeah.
And I think it is not like that. IT all IITs are actually good.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah, so uh, since you are in mechanical and you joined here as a MS, so can you explain how is the process to get MS PhD here? Only interview or there is written? What is the process?
Yeah, I think so. First off, you have to have your GATE qualified.
Get
Okay.
score. Fine.
Yeah, GATE score qualified. And then second thing, if you are MS or PhD, you have to have an interview.
Direct
So that
interview.
time, yeah, direct interview. That time, when 2015, I think up to 2015, there was only one interview.
Okay.
But 2016 onwards, if I remember, not sure, but 2016 onwards, they have written exam.
Oh.
So, so you are shortlisted, then you have to appear for another written test
exam
here.
here.
Yeah, and then whoever selected in that written test, they will call for the
Final
like
interview.
a final interview. So that is now the process.
Yeah, yeah.
And then now I think they have introduced one more thing. That is state. You have to research, statement.
Okay.
That is
Research
also now
proposal.
introduced slowly. So that time you do not have to any research statement. But now before the interview you have to have a research statement, and accordingly you will be interviewed.
Okay.
Like that now I think now this is the
Yeah. I
latest.
think same procedure is following in chemical as well.
Okay,
When I am
yeah,
from
I think.
chemical, first you have to clear your written exam followed by interview. Around half an hour interview.
And I think it is really interesting, and also it will give you a lot of time to prepare yourself before coming into the interview part.
Yeah. So in the chemical, whatever I have seen, the professor are very friendly even during interview. Same thing.
Yeah,
mechanical.
same thing actually. I am working under now Professor Chandramouli Padmanabhan, and he was in my
One of
interview
the
panel.
Okay.
So I was thinking to go for thermal, but when I was entering into the room and when I entered the interview hall, he asked me, which one you asked to choose, design or thermal, design or thermal. I was thinking design or thermal, and I thought no, I should go for design because
Because of him.
I was more interested in dynamics part.
Okay, super. Okay, so you have now we will back to our IIT. So you have spent around 5 years in the campus, around 4 to 5 years. So any comment about IIT hostel? Any good thing, one good thing and one bad thing about IIT hostel? Yes, although bad thing is very difficult, but you can try somehow so that we can improve it. So first we will talk about good thing.
Yeah, I think over the years it changes.
Yeah.
This thought actually changes because the moment I inducted in myself in the IIT, it was like dream. So it was like a dream place, and I think it was like it's like an ideal place, and I think it is.
It is.
So it is there, and when I moved into the hostel, so I was shifted to the Brahmaputra hostel, and so like big good rooms, well furnished. I mean, actually really good rooms, and when I moved into the mess, so we have a centralized mess facilities, that is the Himalaya.
Yeah.
Now we have Nilgiri also.
Yeah.
So food was really quite good. I think, and at 2015 it was also good. Now over the years they have improved a lot. I think now it's really good. So hostel life is actually not new for me because I was already living hostel in my bachelor's.
Okay.
So it was not new. But even that also, what I found here, the facilities that you have, really wonderful facilities.
Yeah.
That you have good internet connectivity, lot of friends. You can hang out with the people. There is something like always people are roaming.
Yeah.
So that is really interesting part of the hostel life.
Never sleeping.
Never
But if-
sleeping. People are around there.
Yeah,
If you have any problem, you just hang out with the people. If you have any problem, you have any topic to be discussed, you discuss with a lot of people, and that is the real hostel life is really interesting in that prospect. food and all those things is
Yeah,
there
that is
always.
also important, but yeah, other parts are
And if you are asking in the bad part,
that
then
is very difficult, but yeah, you
yeah,
can.
I think I don't think so. It depends person to person. So I don't think so any bad thing is there.
Yeah, that is even yeah, everything is fine. I think our hostel. What I figure out the good thing is they have flexibility. Like anytime you can come and go.
Yeah.
Even girls can come.
Yeah, so I think it's a co. I think it's a
Yeah.
co. So there is nothing like boys and
No,
girls.
it is not like normal hostel.
Yeah, so that is the interesting one. So you can hang out with the people in the near. So any place you can go. So that is interesting.
Okay, now we came to the last question.
So what is your last question? You
So
have been
how
asking
we-
so many questions.
No. So how will you differentiate as IITian with other engineer? So what is the basic difference between one who is graduated from IIT and from other universities or normal college?
Yeah, I think there are differences are there, but it's a interesting as well as a tough question to answer.
It's
Right?
very tough, but
Yeah, but one thing for sure that I can answer this question.
okay.
That will be the one answer for that question, and I think that is one of the important answers for that. That is the exploration.
Okay.
So somewhere down the line, I think 2016 or maybe 2017, I got an opportunity to have breakfast with the campus director, our Bhaskar Ramamurthy.
Yeah.
So in Independence Day or in the Republic Day, if you perform, then you will have special greetings from the campus director or the management. So we were having breakfast on a table, and the same question actually we asked them. We
Yeah.
asked to him. Then he nicely put it. Actually, what he shared two thoughts on that. One is that, and I feel that this is the same, actually really exact answer to this question. So what is that? That is the exploration. So when you come into the graduation, so like in a BTech, and then you have a master's, and then you have a PhD. So the platform this IIT provides you, it's so huge that you can explore any field, not only your education. And what makes a big difference is this: how much you have explored yourself.
Yeah.
So that part is lagging in other colleges, and I can definitely say that you will be always better in this from the other IT engineer. So whatever, either it is a engineering, non-engineering, because humanities department is also there. We have other so like
Management,
BSc
MBA.
and physics department, chemistry department.
Yeah.
So it's like all in one something, and exploration, because this whole things any, so like your CDC, you are right. So
Yeah.
this is also a student running body.
Extracurricular.
And so all the things, even the mess, all those things, all the big bodies are the student run bodies. So that you give a chance to work with good people, have the people on board. There will be one mentor, like professor as a mentor of a group. So there are a lot of groups around the campus. You can work, work like a over the night, do so that give you a lot of explorations apart from your study, what apart from your research. That is
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, so many extra activities
Yeah,
are there.
and that will make you a good engineer.
Yeah. Not only
Not
study.
only engineering, you will understand not only the engineering, what else required to be a good engineer, because the companies, they are looking not only the engineers, you have to have other knowledge as well.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are at the end. Since I have seen your CV, there you have written that your hobby is singing. That is very, very nice thing. And I think I have participated with you in 2019 and 26 January. So,
You caught me.
just can you just two lines or one lines, whatever, or even more for our audience?
Yeah, I think I always involved, other than my studies, actually singing, and I'm quite interested in singing. So, okay, why not? I should sing
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. Right.
So this is a ghazal actually.
Oh.
So song is different and ghazal is different. But
You can use it as well.
no problem.
Okay.
You can keep in there.
Okay.
But it's like romantic ghazal.
Okay, no issue.
So आपको देख कर देखता रह गया, क्या कहूँ और कहने को क्या रह गया, आपको देख कर देखता रह गया, क्या कहूँ और कहने को क्या रह गया, आपको देख कर देखता रह गया। झूठ वाले कहीं से कहीं बढ़ गए, झूठ वाले कहीं से कहीं बढ़ गए, झूठ वाले कहीं से कहीं बढ़ गए, और मैं था जो सच बोलता रह गया, और मैं था जो सच बोलता रह गया, क्या कहूँ और कहने को क्या रह गया, आपको देख कर देखता रह गया। Thank you so much guys.
Okay, thank you, Chalu bhai.
And wish you all the best and happy new year once again.
Okay, thank you everyone.